Hello everyone, welcome back to another Minecraft tutorial video. Today in today's tutorial we'll be doing a super smelter which is really fast and inbuilt it has an XP farm. It's optional but yeah, let's start with this. And by the way, do you use a furnace? Oh, come on now, don't use it. That's lame. There's better ways to use a furnace and make it faster by adding hoppers and redstone into the mix. um, so here you have a photo on screen which is like a small illustration, and yeah, you can kind of understand what's happening if you look at that photo again. So yeah, this is very easy to build. The only thing is it's really it's needs a lot of iron, and according to what kind of furnace you're using, it's even more expensive. For if you're new,
Bruh.
if you just started playing Minecraft and all of that stuff, not started playing Minecraft, if it's a new world, better use a furnace. But if you're a new player and all of that stuff, you better have to go watch tutorial videos on how to start a Minecraft world um, in 2020 and in 1.16. So hope you know how to do all of that. And so the system is pretty easy. So if you put a furnace beside or behind a furnace, or even in front of a furnace, um, and you put fuel in it, it always goes to the bottom slot, which is the fuel. And if you have a hopper on top of a furnace, it goes into the smelting slot. And if you combine the fuel and the smeltable item, what do you get? You easily get a smelted item which you can use for whatever. If it's cobblestone, you can get stone for building and other things. And if it's iron ore, you can make it into iron so that you can make iron items. And the reason I have string in my industry, in my inventory, is because string can become a wool, which is a good fuel source. I mean, it's a horrible fuel source, but it's pretty cheap to make, and it comes with the piglin bartering farm. So I recommend you use that, because if you take 4 string, you get 1 block of wool. And if you like have a string farm and all of that, you can make a lot of wool, which means lot of fuel. But also if you have with a skeleton farm, you can use that and get coal from it. Or if you have a tree farm, you can take the tree from, I mean the wood from that, and you can make a lot of wood with that, and the wood can be a fuel, which wood is a good fuel. And also you can use lava buckets. It's the best fuel source. So yeah. And if you have a kelp farm, you can use kelp blocks. Go down to the comments and tell me right now if you want a tutorial on how to make a kelp farm. It's pretty easy, so I can show you how to make one if you really want. So yeah, go down into the comment section and please do tell me that. And yeah, here I'm just demonstrating on how this works. It's just like each chest for a certain thing. Right now I'm just using signs to indicate which is which. um, for after the next tutorial, I'll start giving you the world download, so you can use the world like which I used to make this. And if you didn't understand the tutorial, you can go and watch the video. I mean, go and get the world download, and then you can enter the world and look at how it works and use it, check it out, all that stuff, and then only build it into your personal survival world. um, I'll start doing that after the next tutorial, but for now I'm sorry I couldn't do it. So yeah, as you're seeing, this is a small illustration of how it works. So yeah, now after we flick this lever, what it does is it powers a rail, which then makes the minecart hopper go forward. And the minecart hopper puts all the fuel and the smeltable item inside the hopper, and that hopper goes into the furnace, which helps it get smelt. Oh, that's so satisfying. I love it every time it happens. It's just so satisfying. So yeah, if you like, after you do this, the thing is, the more amount of furnaces, the faster. I have 16 furnaces here. So in every few seconds, I think a furnace takes 3 to 7 seconds to smelt an item. So that means every 7 seconds or 3 to 7 seconds I get 16 items at a time. More furnaces, more items per like certain time or whatever. There's a little delay because the hopper minecart has to go on the rail, and then there'll be a huge difference between the first hopper and the last hopper because of the rail going. And the thing is, in this video I used wool, which was one of the biggest mistakes, because look at the speed of wool. I know this is all fast forwarded, but sorry about that. So yeah, this is just a demonstration, and this is how it look. It's better if you put this in a wall so that you don't see the rails and the hoppers and all of. If you don't think the hoppers look good with the smokers and the hoppers under the smokers, it kind of looks ugly, not gonna lie. So it's better you build it into a wall. I'm building it on the nether roof because it's pretty open over here. I wanted to go into a single player flat, I mean super flat, but I was like, nah, I use this. But yeah, here are the items you need. It's all in my inventory. I'm sorry, I was not focusing on that. So yeah, you just need a stack of hoppers, which is very expensive. Each hopper is like five, not five, 6 iron and one chest. So that's a lot. You need 6 stacks of iron and a chest, which is not gonna lie, a lot. And 6 stacks of iron and one stack of chest, which is a lot. And yeah, if you are building with me, that's what you're supposed to do. Place a hopper that goes into a double chest, and then place a block on top of the hopper, and then build the number of furnaces. For me it's 16, so let's build 16, 1 2, this slow thing. um, so yeah, let's break this, and yeah, let's just get one more so that it's equal so it can make a bit more sense. And since I'll be switching back to survival, so yeah, switch back to survival. If you didn't know how to change back to survival, the shortcut key is F3 and F4. Just hit it at the same time and don't let go of F3. And then if you keep hitting F4, you can change in between the modes. And yeah, so yeah, after you do this, bring out your hoppers and place the hoppers facing into the furnace, going in from behind or forward, but it's best to you put it at the back because it looks ugly. And you're going to change a lot of things. You will have to build it a little bit different than what I'm doing. And then I did a mistake here, and this is a mistake you should all watch out for. It's placing the hoppers on the wrong direction. And yeah, don't forget to place the rails because this is crucial. That's how the hopper mine carts are gonna go over, and they'll go over the hopper, and then they put the things inside the hopper which goes into the furnace. You pretty much understood how it works. And then after that, and on the 17th block, place a block and put a normal rail, because if you put a power rail, it's just going to infinitely just keep going and it will not stop, which will be a problem. And we don't want that. We want it to stop so that you can refuel it, I mean, like, put fuel in it, and then like put more smelting, whatever item you want to smelt. So yeah, you can do that kind of stuff. So what you'll have to do now is then take a hopper. Let's go to the end so that we can do it. See, this is the mistake I did. I faced it into the wall. I know, I just ran off. Forget the circles that come on the center of the screen. Whenever I hit control, that pops up. So yeah. So yeah, now I have a hopper, I mean a pickaxe. Please ignore this. It was pretty painful to edit also. So yeah, ensure your hopper is going down into the furnace again. So yeah, pick up your hoppers. Yeah, just place 2 blocks there, and ensure it's going down into the chest again. Right now I don't have my texture pack from Vanilla Tweaks, which shows you which direction the hopper is facing. This was recorded pretty long ago, and I didn't have time to edit it, so that's why I didn't have the texture pack. And 1.16 like just came out, so yeah, That's the reason I'm in the nether, to like showcase kind of that I was in 1.16 and all of that stuff. So yeah, again, place rails on the hoppers and do the same thing you did for the opposite side. Leave that gap, always remember that, and then place a normal rail in between, so that you need only two normal rails. I just carried like a stack because I forgot, and I'm thinking of it only now. So yeah, if you want, you can fill these gaps. I'm just filling it. I think you can use a ladder, but for me, I'm just going to build this ugly stairs made of full blocks instead of slabs. I didn't think of it as usual, so please forgive me for that. So yeah, just build like a small staircase going upwards, so you can jump up and then you can refuel your stuff. And then the reason you need a lever is, I mean, the how it works is there's a lever here that powers the block, which in turn powers the rail over there, and that rail powers the hopper minecart, which makes it go forward. And that's you can place the lever on any part of the block. I'm just placing it there because it's convenient. And yeah, you need, and place the redstone block exactly where the power ends. I know that's not efficient, but it's best. This can don't ever do that, by the way, because if it's infinitely powered, the rail is not going to the minecart is not going to stop, because it's infinitely powered and it's going to keep going in a loop. And like, if you can do that, but going to be really slow, because it's going to take forever and ever to refuel the hopper minecart. And you can use one chest. Double chest is just so that I can fit more items at a time. It's your choice. You can put double chest or single chest. So yeah, once you're done with that, your system is pretty much ready to go. All you need to do is fuel it and put the items you want to smelt. And the lower chest, always remember, the lower chest, this chest is always for the fuel. So yeah, let me get some white wool, which is for example, yeah, white wool, that, forget that spelling error. I'll just get 4,000, and then I'll just chuck it all inside this chest. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, I'll put the rest in the hoppers. And then yeah, also wanted to tell you, never have a hopper underneath the hopper minecart, because that's always going to keep taking the item that's in the hopper minecart, which is not going to be good. Trust me on that. I did that mistake in the first version. You won't be able to see it because I watched some tutorial, and that guy did the big mistake of telling us to put a hopper underneath it, and he didn't even realize it. And it, when I tried it out, I realized be a big old problem. And so yeah, I decided to make my own tutorial, because yeah, not enough Minecraft content. So then yeah, once you think your minecarts are full, just send them away by hitting flicking the lever. The top lever is always the smelting item, and the bottom lever is, as usual, always the fuel. So send the fuel out for a few seconds. So yeah, the fuel goes into the furnace for a bit, and then hit the smeltable item, and then it goes in, and then they start smelting. Since this is a blast furnace, it smelts a bit faster, which is a really good thing. And then here, let's have a little like timer, let this like finish, and then the second stack of items, like there's barely any pauses. If you look at it, it's just constantly filling, it's not stopping basically. So yeah, I'll just start a timer, just give me a second. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there it started. I reckon it's just going to be about 30 seconds for each stack. So it's better, see, like since there are 16 furnaces, it's better if you put 16 stacks, so that it's evenly spread, and then each and every one of the furnaces can get thing. So yeah, it's not even 30 seconds. Look at the, will you look at that? It's 24 seconds point 61. It might be little inaccurate, but yeah, it is what it is. And yeah, you the so this is basically it. And always remember, on each side of the rail there should be a block, because if there's no block, the rail is just going to fall off, and then it's just gonna fall off, and then you can't fuel your things. That's basic. You should be knowing that. If you don't know that, you pretty much will be a new player. So always remember that. And this doesn't cause lag, which is one of the best things ever. The only thing that's laggy about this is the furnace. If you have a bad TPS rate, that means if you have like a bad RAM or a CPU, this is going to be a big problem for you, because TPS is very important when it comes to Minecraft. TPS is ticks per second, and minecarts move like in every few ticks or something. So if there's a low TPS, it can actually be a problem for minecarts. So that's not good. If there's a low TPS, your minecarts will be literally teleporting. That's how laggy they'll be. So yeah, be sure you have a good RAM and a thing. You can play Minecraft on a very low end PC, but it's better if you use sodium and lithium. Those are the two mods I use. That's why I'm getting around 60 FPS and 40s and all of that. That's why my FPS is good, basically, because I use sodium and lithium. They are performance enhancing mods, so be sure to get them out. Get them because they are pretty good. Now here's a small time lapse. Okay, that was not too long. So yeah, now this part is pretty much optional. You can add this, you can't. It's your choice, but I recommend you add it, because what's wrong in having a XP farm in this? It's not even that expensive to add. You just need like 15 redstone or something, and one lever is fine. So yeah, that's basically it. And you just need blocks. It's very easy to do, but yeah, it's optional. If you want, you can do it. So yeah, this is how you'll have to do it. First, take your blocks, and sure, just please ignore the furnaces. It's just going mad, because this is why you should always preload it with a bit of fuel, because if there's no fuel, it might run out, and it's just gonna flash and be madness like this. Looks bad, not gonna lie. So yeah, build out two away from the furnace, like this. Once you're done with that, get some redstone and a lever, one or two, that's your choice. I'll just take this redstone and convert it. Okay, never mind, I don't remember what I did. So yeah, let's just take a lever. One is enough, you don't need a stack. And some redstone will be fine. Just 16 redstone from so yeah, number of furnaces is 16. And yeah, let's just minus 1, since there'll be a lever in the middle, so it'll become 15. I just used one extra, just so that yeah, I don't know, just put one there randomly. So yeah, whenever you flick the lever, the hopper on like under the furnace gets locked. That means whenever a redstone power is like, whenever you put redstone power to a hopper, it locks the hopper. That means the item in the hopper cannot move on. Like for example, there's a hopper going into a chest. If you place a block right beside the hopper and put a lever on the hopper and turn on the lever, and then what happens is you put an item in the hopper, what's going to happen is the item is not going to go inside. It will be stuck in the hopper, because the hopper is locked by the redstone. So yeah, this is where we exploit this, let's say, a feature. So what happens is, every time you smell something from in a furnace, or yeah, in a furnace, you actually gain XP, right? So what happens is, if you these hoppers, they take up the item. See, this is the proof that it's locked, and you see enable, and it says false on the right side. So yeah, it says false, that means it's not working. So yeah, what happens is, whenever you smell something, you gain XP. So what happens is, when you these hoppers take the item immediately from the furnace, so you can't pick it up before the hopper does. It is possible, but it's really hard. So yeah, if you don't pick it up, the hoppers pick it up. So what you do is, if you lock the hoppers underneath, you can pick them up. So what happens is, like for example, you smelted 30 iron, and then the 31st iron smelted, and then you lock the hopper. So all the 30 1 irons XP will be given to you at once. If you look at my XP bar, it's moving rapidly. It was like 3 or 4 or something around there, and now it's almost 20, close to 20, 16, yeah, 17, yeah, we are very close to 20. Okay, yeah, last one. Yeah, so we are at 17 levels totally, from a few like 9 plus stacks of iron. Iron is that's because that's a lot of stuff, like like 9 plus, that's 10 stacks, that's at least 12 stacks or something. So yeah, now what I'll do is, I have a pickaxe in my hand right now, and I'm just going to use the pickaxe. I'll lower its durability, and yeah, I'll add some efficiency 5 to it using commands. The command is slash enchant the player's name and the enchant you want. For me, I'm just going to use yeah, like, yeah, you saw that, right? I know it's a little bit, yeah. And if you're wondering why I'm flying, it's because I have an elytra right now. I'm using the elytra so that I lower its durability, and then I'll show you proof that this farm works. So yeah, now I'm just flying around, like kind of damaging my elytra. So yeah, now we are done, and let's just give this a few seconds to finish. Okay, that's a lot. That's like 9 plus half, 5.5 stacks. Okay, yeah, that's 14.5 stacks. So yeah, that's nice. So yeah, let's just flick this, and I'll put one of them in my offhand. Okay, yeah, let's just I don't, okay, yeah, I just use the elytra a bit more. Man, lagging a lot, lol. Okay, yeah, so wow, that's exactly 200 plus durability used by us from the elytra. So yeah, let's put it's like, if you have two tools to enchant, either wear them if they are armor, or if they are a tool, put them in your offhand. Hold it and then hit F, and then it goes to your offhand, which is your left hand in the game. Like, and if you use right hand as your primary hand, it will be in your if you use left hand as your primary hand, it will be in your right hand. You know the thing, right? Yeah, so right now I'm just going to hold these two, and just watch the durability of the pickaxe slowly go up. It's like every time I go into a furnace, I slowly take that's what mending is. The thing is, you need mending if you want to fix your tools with thing. For that, you need a librarian, and there we go. Elytra's fixed, and now all that's left is my pickaxe. I'll just go through this, and I'll be done like now, I think. There we go. I'm done. Easy. That's how easy it is. That's how effective it is. But the thing is, you'll need to smelt a lot of things if you want a lot of XP. So that's the only downside I see from this. So yeah, there we go. We got 18.5 stacks. So yeah, there we go. Thank you so much for watching this video. Be sure to try this out. If you have any questions, please do leave it down in the comment section. I'll always answer all the comments, and please give me feedback about this video. If you like this video, drop a like. I'll give you another tutorial, and if you want a kelp farm tutorial, tell me down in the comments. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. More content coming out soon. Hope you have a nice day. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.